little. Start today at empower.com.
This Father's Day, do more with Dad and spend less with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him fired up with a new grill and accessories, like the Next Grill 5-burner for just $299, so you can spend more time together while he becomes the grill master he was always meant to be. Or build memories with savings on top brand power tools so you can tackle projects side by side. Gift more and do more together this Father's Day with help from the Home Depot. Exclusions apply. See homedepot.com/price match for details.
Don't miss the latest episode of the Blue Review with me, Greg Bergman, and Marcus Grant, talking all things Dodger baseball. Be part of the ESPN LA Blue Crew, 6:30 a.m. on the ESPN LA YouTube channel.
Now at Lowe's, faster quotes start at the Lowe's Pro Desk. Got a material list handwritten on a sticky note or saved as a photo? Perfect. Bring it to us and get a quote in minutes. And if you don't see what you need on the shelf, we'll help you get it. You can access thousands of products beyond what's available in-store or on Lowe's.com, right from the Lowe's Pro Desk. Build quotes faster and source the materials you need to keep your jobs moving. Just like that, at Lowe's.
Okay, I have to tell you, I was just looking on eBay where I go for all kinds of things I love, and there it was.
That hologram trading card. One of the rarest, the last one I needed for my set. Shiny like the...
designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. eBay had it, and now everyone's asking, ooh, where'd you get your...
windshield wipers. eBay has all the parts that fit my car. No more annoying. Just beautiful.
Millions of finds, each with a story. eBay. Things people love.
Here we go, Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr, Sweet Tea, Travis Rogers. Let's do it. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show is on for your Monday, June 8th.
I'm a chivato.
The No Stress Sports Talk Express as we get you ready for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. Knicks Spurs at the Garden tonight. Will the Knicks take a 3-0 series lead, or will the Spurs fight back? That coverage at 5:30 p.m. You'll hear it here on 7:10 a.m. or on the all-new ESPN LA app, thanks to our friends at Pechanga Resort Casino. Plus, Travis has got to react on the Angels poleaxing the Dodgers yesterday. Dodgers still got the best of the Angels over the weekend. Dodgers have the day off. They'll get ready for the Pirates. Angels host the Astros tonight at the Big A for Kikuchi bobblehead night.
You say Kikuchi.
Travis, I'm looking for a Yusei Kikuchi bobblehead. Can you hook me up?
Oh. Why don't you shut up?
All of that and so much more. Producer War is here. Young D, producer DeAndre, the social team in the back end, you. Plus, you know it's Monday, so Marcus Grant from NFL Network, the fantasy guru, and the Star Wars guru is here. Let's have some fun on the drive home. The DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Yo, Monday afternoon in the South Plan right now.
Yeah! There's a lot in that open right there.
A lot going on there.
There was a lot going on.
He missed us, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? You never know with him. You never know with him. By the way, I'm giving him a little credit. I have not heard the term poleaxe in quite some time.
Yeah.
So
that's a wrestling deal. He got poleaxed.
The Angels poleaxed the Dodgers 1 out of 6 times, but they did do it yesterday. So that was interesting. I did not know. I knew you were a Star Wars fan. I didn't know you were a Star Wars guru.
I didn't either. Like, do I get a business card with that?
Yeah, you should make one.
This is news to me.
You're not like a nerd thing, are you?
What would define nerd?
Like, go like deep on, knowledge that every Star Wars fan should know that no one's ever going to know, like what color this robot was that walked by when Luke had his first lightsaber.
I don't know all that stuff. I know some of the small things. I've read a few of the comic books though too. Like I've gotten that far beyond just the movie.
Okay, I'm with you.
There's definitely comic books.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
plenty.
Like the Darth Vader series, the New Republic series. Yeah, I've got a few of those.
There's a bunch of them. Just remember that thing that Shatner did when he told his fans, "Get a life." I'm with you. Some of those people get too deep into it.
I feel like you just cemented your guru status by kind of ripping off a couple of the different variety of Star Wars comics along the way.
Could be. All right,
title well earned. Welcome back, Laura. Good to
thanks, guys.
give a couple
Good
of days.
To be back.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like.
How'd you like your World Cup draft? How'd that go for you?
I hate you all.
Why?
What was the first thing I asked you when you walked in for?
You thought I did that to you? It was
yes.
I drew him out of a bucket.
I don't know.
I couldn't even see it.
I wasn't here.
And I screwed it up twice, right? I had like 3 in my hand at a time.
Okay, so then that should void the entire
draft.
No,
he didn't screw it up.
Yes,
no.
I'm going to defend DeMarco for a second because Trudell just said, take these names out of the bucket. He just kind of, and DeMarco, you took a handful,
right?
And you started kind of
went
reading
one
them
by
off,
one,
but he
right.
didn't like selectively place them.
I'm boycotting this draft.
And if I could fix it, I would not put Bergman number 1.
Yeah, but you get 30. Was there 15 or 16 of us? 15.
It was 15. 16
yeah, so he gets
technically.
30th too, which isn't great.
That was the weirdest draft ever, though. That took forever. But it was cool, though.
Well, it was interesting because no one was like told we're going to draft at this time. It just started, and then it was like when it was your turn to draft.
Hey, you're on the clock now.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was my turn. I just okay.
That
I
little
guess it's time to go.
passive-aggressive DeMarco.
Yeah,
like we're waiting on you.
Yeah, like tick, 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 tick.
I'll pull off the freeway and vote, Trudell. There you go.
Honestly, like I was at a doctor's appointment and I was like, oh, we're doing this now? So then I was like, I got things to do. I was like, yeah, like why did you guys decide to do it right now and think that we can just like stop what we're doing?
It wasn't time sensitive. Like if it had taken a day, it wasn't the end of the world.
Right.
It's not like anything was gonna change. It worked out. We're all good.
You weren't drowning right before the start of the tournament.
Right.
You still have like a week, right?
Yeah, the opening kickoff was a week away.
So the World Cup starts
Wednesday in Mexico.
Okay. I thought it'd be a little crazier.
In Mexico, it might be. We'll see what it looks like here on Friday when the U.S. opens their match at SoFi Stadium, which is going to be.
Is that going to be a madhouse? Okay.
I anticipate it being a madhouse, don't you, Marcus?
I would think so. I mean, look, for my other gig over at the NFL Network, because the offices are right there, I can tell you for at least the last 2 weeks, we've been getting emails about extra security, about parking situation. I am of the opinion that I don't have to be in the building, so I'm not going anywhere near the building.
Yeah, that's one of those. If I don't have to be at work that day, I'm not going to be at work that day.
Well, we are going to be out that way.
Yeah, we're at HPC on that Friday.
Getting fired up. I can't wait. This is going to be fun. I think I have South Korea and Haiti, right?
I believe that's right.
Okay.
Haiti, yeah.
All right.
I don't have a prayer, but it'll be fun.
Look, there's 5 or 6 teams that have a chance to win it, and unless you're in the top 5 or 6, you probably aren't getting one of those teams.
Yeah.
I have Sweden and somebody else. Sweden and another country.
Forgot?
Uruguay. That's my
Uruguay.
You could squeak out of the group stage, maybe.
Uruguay and Sweden could maybe both advance and get some extra points along the way.
I cannot believe you and John told Mason it was okay to finish 31st.
You ever seen
out of how many?
Okay, out of 41.
I don't care.
Out of 44.
Whatever it is.
44.
Come on. You compete. Come on.
But he was talking about like being in a room with 25-year-old
I
women.
don't care. Come on.
They probably spend like 3 times a day.
No, let me
out of the playoffs.
Let me explain to you why I think you're wrong.
Yeah. Okay.
You are looking at this through the prism as a former professional athlete. Okay.
As a competitive dude.
Mason falls down a lot.
I know.
Okay, these are different thresholds.
It's not Mason. It was you guys telling him it was okay to be 31st.
For Mason, 31st out of 44 is a good accomplishment.
I see your point now.
Yeah, if it were you, I would be busting your ass like you got to do better. If it were
Brian,
DeAndre, I would say you got to do better because you guys are athletes.
Me
you
and
are
Brian
a former
locked
pro.
eyes and started laughing. Like, are they really giving him
But
compliments?
See, here's why BC is a very good athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but I don't think that's Mace's lane necessarily.
Or competitive.
Now, I'll never forget it. Marcus, I don't know if you were there at the softball tournament when I forget who the hitter was, but BC, Brian Cohen, is at third base. Okay. We're playing softball. First batter of the game hits a rocket at him. And it's going to land on the ground about 5 feet in front of him, which is that tweener no man's land, right? He very adeptly backhand, quick little hop, little throw across the diamond right here. I'm like, Brian's an athlete.
Yeah,
I had never seen him do anything ever. I'm like, and in one move, I'm like, okay, well, that's something.
Whatever high
mark
school
that
he
down.
went to, they missed because he should have been your center.
Yeah,
That's
he's a
who
big
that
guy.
is. Big
He's
guy,
probably pretty
smart,
strong.
athletic.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
dude. Nice dude.
Moves his feet.
Moves his feet.
Some
There
agility.
you go.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
all
go.
you need.
Should have been your center.
How are your weekends, guys?
Good weekend.
You still on the wagon?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I still, man. I mean, I was at a party, so people were drinking. I still can't smell it.
Oh, you're still at that point.
I don't want it right now. Maybe. I mean, I almost broke down. Almost had a beer, but I'll wait.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll come back. I'm getting there.
Yeah. I wasn't worried about you coming back. I just was curious how long it might take.
Getting there. It was fun. Saturday, Sunday. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Happy
Thank
birthday
you
day
very
early.
much. So everyone keeps asking me what I want to do for my birthday. I'm like, aren't you
DeMarco.
supposed to do stuff for me?
What do you want to do for your birthday?
Nothing.
No
There you
lit.
go.
Huh?
No lit.
Oh, that would be awesome. Can that be a birthday present? Really? Oh,
Greg
can we
said
make
yeah.
that happen? Oh, please. That'll be the greatest
Greg
present
said
of all
yes.
time. Really? Oh, I'll take that.
There you go.
Yeah, forget the cake. Just make that happen.
But that's what they want to give you something that you like, right? I'm assuming
Okay.
what do you want to do for your birthday? Is
Leave.
your daughter and your wife?
Yeah, go somewhere all day. Let me watch the movies I want to watch.
Can't you say that?
So I am showing my kid, now that's 11, she's a middle schooler.
You want donuts?
No, thank you. I love that, though. Is there an apple fritter there?
Apple fritter?
I would have one. Ooh. But I'm showing her all the movies I like the PG-13's semi-violent stuff.
Okay.
So I'm showing,
Give me an example.
I'm showing her the Rocky franchise.
Okay.
We started at 2, went to 3, go to 4.
You didn't start with 1.
No,
Okay.
2. 2's better because he wins.
Okay.
1, it might be depressing. Right. And that's more of a movie.
Yeah, well, Rocky, the original, is actually, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's very slow.
There is no tomorrow. It's a movie.
Yeah.
So Rocky 2 is more action. Rocky 3 is definitely action.
Rocky 2 is an action movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And all the way up to 4 and 5, it's all action. So I'm showing her that, and my wife is like, I can't watch this. It's too violent. And gets up and walks off, right? So I'm like, wait a minute. This is like Rocky. It's about boxing. There's a little blood. No big deal. It's not going to hurt her, right? Oh, well, it's too violent. I don't want Grace watching that stuff. All right, whatever. So the next day, I go out for a walk, come back in. Guess what they're watching?
Rocky.
No, Korean dramas.
Oh.
There's a dude pouring gasoline on a person, getting ready to set him on fire. I'm like, this is okay, but Rocky's bad.
You watching Reservoir Dogs?
Right.
Yeah.
This is bad?
Yeah.
The thing about Rocky, right? The boxing, not truly realistic.
No.
No one defends themselves in these movies.
All haymakers,
Just
no
all
defense.
haymakers
Right.
all
Yeah.
the time. No jabs.
Nobody has their hands up.
Yeah.
Not a single person.
So here's something funny. Some of those, the sounds they use for Mr. T's punches are actually shotgun blasts.
Really?
Yes. Shotgun.
I'm sure Mr. T can land a punch, but I don't think it sounds like a shotgun.
No.
Yeah.
No. But
Yeah.
she loved it. She got into it. She was cheering for Rocky. And I'm like, I felt like I was back in the theater watching Rocky 2 for the first time.
So did you get to 4?
We got up to the part right before Apollo's about to get killed.
I was gonna say, was she ready for
Throw
heartbreak?
the damn towel.
Why was she ready for heartbreak? Is she prepared for this?
No, because if she would have saw that, my wife would have been right. Because that's a beating.
Was she invested in Apollo? Like,
Yes.
she? Because the rest of us took the journey with Apollo.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
Apollo was the guy you were rooting against, and then all of a sudden you realize he's on the same side as Rock.
become
and
friends and, yeah.
So you start. You're invested in his safety.
Yes.
And then Drago
She
shows
likes
up.
Apollo. She likes Apollo, but she calls Stallone Rocky anytime she sees him. Hey, there's Rocky.
She's not wrong.
I know.
She's not wrong. The Mason and Island Show is inviting you to kick off the World Cup at Commerce Casino for a Mexico v. South Africa watch party. Join the ESPN LA crew on Thursday, June 11th, starting at noon, as Mason and Andy Kamenetsky broadcast live during an afternoon of soccer, excitement, and giveaways celebrating the world's biggest stage. Cheer on your favorite team June 11th at Commerce Casino. All right.
Hey, woman.
Hey, woman, come on over to my apartment. Still bothers me that he has an apartment. Like, the heavyweight champion of the world should be a homeowner. Like, that always bothered me.
No, he was
like,
contender then.
But he made some money. Like, I
live
feel
alone.
like his
I train
financial
alone.
advisor
I
had
live
really
alone.
led him astray. I feel like his guy should have been better managing Lang's money a little more effectively along the way. All right, we'll get into the Game 3 of the NBA Finals. It better happen tonight, or it's just not going to happen. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Marcus is here on a Monday on 710 ESPN.
DraftKings Sports is live in all 50 states. Did you know that? Yes, this means California. The whole world is watching one tournament right now. Group stage chaos, knockout drama, stoppage time, heartbreaks. The DraftKings Sports app is now live in California. So whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you're in on every single minute of every single match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in California, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers sign up with code LA710, spend $5 to get $200 to get 200 in rewards, total rewards, Spend $5 to get 200 in total rewards. That's code LA710 in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim issued in non-withdrawal prediction dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends June 28th. Good luck.
This morning on Unsportsmanlike, my blood pressure was rising on why Wemby isn't dunking the ball more. He's 7'5". Don't make yourself 6'5". We will find out tonight if the Spurs can win Game 3 at the Garden. NBA Finals happening tonight, and we are reacting bright and early on Unsportsmanlike. Plus, on this morning's show, our producers were wearing ankle socks. Makes you wonder whether DeMarco Farr is an ankle sock guy or a full sock guy. Don't miss the first morning show on ESPN LA. Chris Canty, Michelle Spallman, and me, Evan Cohen, plus Grumpy Nuno, Pat the producer, and more. 3 to 7 a.m. on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
3 cities, 1 concert, a world united through football and music. On June 10th, the FIFA Countdown Concert, in collaboration with the Grammys, comes to Crypto.com Arena as part of a first-of-its-kind live celebration connecting Canada, Mexico, and the United States ahead of the FIFA World Cup 26. The Los Angeles stage will feature Diplo's Major Lazer, Davido, and additional artists to be announced, alongside stellar lineups in Toronto and Mexico City for this synchronized live concert. Doors open at 5 p.m. Pacific time, with the live show beginning at 6 p.m. Pacific.
All right, guys, real talk. Are you a crust lover or one of those crust leavers? Because I got to tell you, Pizza Hut's new crispy parm pan pizza is next level. It's the original pan crust you already love, but now they've baked Parmesan cheese right onto the edge. I'm talking crispy, golden, cheesy crunch with that soft, fluffy inside. Grab a medium, 1-topping crispy parm pan for just $11.99 or go large for $3 more. Order now at pizzahut.com or on the Pizza Hut app. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese, toppings, and recipes.
Harry Douglas here to tell you about Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. It's a fruity candy flavor explosion, and I mean explosion. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, a zero-sugar treat that's sweet tooth approved. These can take care of my candy cravings and provides a tasty caffeine kick without all the sugar. Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots. Get candy-flavored chaos with Fruity Rainbow 5-Hour Energy Shots, available online at 5hourenergy.com or Amazon.
Less than 4 in 10 kids aged 6 through 12 are playing sports regularly. 4 in 10 kids? Let it sink in. Just 4 in 10 kids. ESPN is building a nationwide coalition powered by Disney called Take Back Sports, with the purpose of training more coaches, expanding access, and creating community-driven sports programming that puts kids and fun first. We're working on that story. We hope you'll join us.
Visit takebacksports.org to learn more.
It's DeMarco Farr and Travis Rogers for your afternoon drive.
So, I fall. Kind of, sort of frequently.
Yeah, but you get back up.
I get so far.
Yeah, get up. There you go.
DeMarco and Travis continue. Here are the guys.
Go. Yes, sir. This is when you had the stereos. Remember the pop-off stereos? Where you
Yeah.
took the face off?
Plate off? Yeah.
I don't remember. Oh, you mean
yes,
like in
we
your
do.
car?
Yeah.
Oh,
It went from slide deck to pop the face off.
Yes.
When we had stereos. This is when we got a little money in college and we beefed up our stereo system. It was this song. So it was like, boom, boom,
Did you have
bang,
did you get the speakers that just rattled in the back?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it's like aluminum cans in the back. That one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I felt so cool when I had my first car and I had the little pop-up thing.
Yeah.
My car, my first car was a Ford Explorer 1997 beat up little bucket, but it was mine in like 2007 or whatever when I ever got it.
You ever got your car broken into?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
did they steal?
So we had Susan and I, we had a convertible, right?
Oh,
so
okay,
they tore the roof open to get inside of it, and
Yeah.
they took like CDs. I think there was like, I don't know, $20 in cash in there or whatever, like junk. There was nothing good in the car at all. Like we never left anything valuable in there.
They only stole my stereo.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like my high-end stereo stuff. Like I never got it broken into where they stole
Yeah.
money. They always
Yeah.
stole the stereo twice.
Yeah, I never really
once
had anything
here,
in the
once
car.
in St. Louis.
Like, somebody took some sunglasses from me. They were probably cheap sunglasses to begin with. I'm like, you can have them.
They broke the window?
I think I might have accidentally left the door unlocked, but
Oh,
again, I
that's
didn't.
you.
I didn't
Okay.
have anything in the car. Of like,
Oh.
it didn't really matter. They
Yeah.
took my sunglasses, and then that was it.
You?
Yeah, yeah, man. Someone legit bashed my back right window, and then they took some. So crazy thing is, I actually had like some J's in the back seat of my
Some
car,
Jordans?
some Jordans, and surprisingly, they didn't even take that. They stole one of my ESPN backpacks, and it had nothing inside that. So Yeah,
and they left the shoes.
Left the shoes.
James took the bag. Okay,
I'll beat up with the shoes.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Brand new.
I had a moment. This is both a bad and a good dad moment. So this was my oldest son, Bobby, had a job where they had issued him a laptop for the job, and he kept it in a backpack, and he would take it to work and whatever. And I said, just whatever you do, make sure you don't leave that thing in the car. Like, just don't leave it in the car. I said, somebody's going to come by, they're going to see a computer bag, and that's going to be the reason they break the window and take your stuff. Guess what happened?
What?
They broke the window and took the computer.
See? There you go.
And it's like, well, how did you know? I'm like, because people go around at night and look in windows.
Yes, they're looking for stuff.
And they looked and they saw, well, there's a computer bag. I can sell that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just leave the car unlocked. Just don't break the window.
Leave the car unlocked.
Yeah, there you go.
And take the bag inside.
There you go.
Not super complicated.
Be better than that.
Yeah.
Be Danny Ocean. Don't break the window.
My parents have a really bad habit of leaving, leaving their cars unlocked.
Yeah.
Because they're like,
is there anything valuable in the car?
My mom has left her purse in there. She's left her phone. Like they're a little older, so they forget stuff. So we would always have to go at night and lock their cars because they have that bad habit. One time my car got broken into, nothing in there. Like, thank God they slit like that little plastic thing on the side of the window.
The rubber seal.
The rubber seal. They slipped that and went into
there. You go. You didn't have to break the window. Just
go. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing.
I'm with you. Leave it unlocked. Go through. There's nothing in there. Just open the door and go through it if you want.
Go to sleep. Yeah, you go to sleep. Go ahead.
You know what the worst part about that is? That I have tint around my window, and so that when they broke that back right window, I have. The 3 windows are tinted, and that one
clear.
Just rude.
Look at that guy.
Bro, tint the window.
I just picture the sun just pouring in through your back window, just driving you crazy.
That is funny. Oh, my
That's
God.
great.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
All right, so Game 3 coming up here in just a couple hours. You'll hear it right here on 710 ESPN. Let's talk about Game 2 very quickly before we move on to Game 3. And he was talking about, what was it, fuzzy, blurry? What was the blurry?
Yeah.
It looked like it. It looked like he was seeing things a little blurry. It was the first time I've seen Wembanyama in a high-stress moment freak out a little bit. He's usually so calm and so in charge of the moment. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. You know who it reminded me of? Chris Webber. Yeah, he had a brain fart. Yeah, he had a brain fart in one of the biggest moments.
Yeah.
You know, it happens. The moment is getting to Wemby. We've been talking about that. People that have been knocking Wemby all through the playoffs, they said he doesn't have the experience. You're right.
It looked like it there.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on him right now to perform. So we have to see how he does. I don't think they're out of it. I don't think the Knicks.
Can I offer you a stat?
Please.
Never in the history of the NBA Finals has the road team won the first 2 games and not won the title.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't think they're out of it in terms of I don't think the Knicks are going to sweep from here.
Yeah.
I think Wemby's going to throw a haymaker back, maybe even
too.
tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think you see more of the Wemby we're used to seeing. But I don't think there's more of a head scratching like WTF moment than the pass off Stephon Castle's back. Like that seemed so out of character for a guy who has been under control, who seems to always make the right play. So you get the bad pass, the Knicks get the ball back, and then the shot at the end where I think every Knicks fan was relieved to see him taking a turnaround fall away, 12, 15 footer.
Why would you pick and pop there?
Why would you
Roll
do that?
to the basket.
And those have just been so out of character for him and the Spurs.
Why would you pick and pop there?
I just feel like they've been struggling to try to get him into the spots at the elbow. And I mean, it sucks because, Wemby, when we just seen him, in the series against OKC where he's knocking down that Steph Curry range 3-pointer to tie it up. So it's like you trust the ball in his hands at that moment. But when you have smaller defenders on you and you have the size, it feels like you can still try to find a way to get to the basket. But I was actually listening to Charles, Shaq, and Kenny, and they were talking about just how that it was actually at halftime, just talking about how the game has been going. And Charles Barkley was saying that, Wemby looks spooked right now. And they brought up Nick Anderson. Remember when he missed those
It changed the course of his career. Yeah.
Well, they're not. He wasn't essentially saying that's going to change the course of Wemby's career, but he's just saying in that moment you can just tell that like Nick Anderson wasn't right after missing those 4 consecutive free throws.
Were you guys as surprised by it as I was? Because that what you just mentioned, DeMarco, is exactly right. That he has not played in an NBA Finals. This is a new experience for him, but we've seen him in incredibly stressful environments before and not rattle at all. The Olympics is the ultimate example of this. Game 7 in Oklahoma City, Western Conference Finals. That's the 2-time MVP on the other side of the court. He didn't rattle for a second. Like, he showed up and was the calmest guy in the whole building, arguably. And then to see it change so quickly I get that the finals are bigger stakes than the Western Conference Finals, but it's game 2. You're at home. Like, you would think that this would be a more comfortable environment for him to thrive in, and it was the first time ever. It's like, oh, man, he's really feeling what's going on right now.
His energy just hasn't looked the same, at least to the naked eye, has not looked the same as what we saw in the Western Conference Finals. And like I said, I don't know if he's feeling just drained from having to take on so much against OKC, and it just hasn't come back. Like, I wasn't surprised the Knicks won game 1. They had a little bit of time off to sort of rest. The Thunder and Spurs had just played a 7-game just battle between the two of them. So for the Knicks come in and get game 1, wasn't a total surprise. I thought we would see them counterpunch back in game 2, and they sort of did, and the Knicks kind of ate that punch and just came right back at them, you know?
They're good.
And I think that's when you saw Wemby maybe gassed, feeling a little bit pressured, a little bit, frantic. I mean, that pass to me just looked like a guy who was panicked and not in control of the moment. You know? That's all.
It's funny, and this is all across every sport. Most people always think that when you're competing for a championship that you're at your best. That ain't the case, bro. Sometimes you wish you had another week.
Yeah.
But they're going to start it no matter what. So Wemby is probably tired.
Yeah.
He's probably physically drained and never been here before. So you're going to have to learn how to get through this. And we talked about how much rest the New York Knicks had.
Tons.
They are rested. They're confident. They've been watching you, and they're playing like it. And the other thing is that what John said is exactly right. Cat is playing his ass off.
He is.
He's going at Wemby. So, I mean, he's not a finished product. We said this before. This is probably the worst you're going to see Wemby. He's going to get better, but as of right now, Cat's all in him.
You were on this before anybody else, so credit to you. And what you just said, Marcus, I think is relevant because watching the game on Friday night, and D, we were texting a little bit, and there was a point where I'm like, oh man, the Spurs are going to get run out, and they didn't. And they stemmed the tide, and then they caught him, right? I think it was at 91 where they tied the game around there, and they caught him in the blink of an eye. It's like, okay, here it comes. Here comes that wave where the Knicks, to your point, Marks, they're like, yeah, we're good. Like we're totally good. Like, let's keep playing. Let's see what happens next. And they completely took control of the game from that point forward. And it was a great game, back and forth. But every time the Knicks had to get a bucket, they got a bucket. And it was just what you were just talking about, that calm, professional. We've been like no rattle at all. They weathered the storm of San Antonio racing back. And usually that wave kind of catches you up and goes right over your head. They didn't let it rattle him at all.
Effect. He's got the same demeanor as SGA. He's just so calm. And everybody's calm down. I got this. We need a bucket. I'll get it. I loved when his daddy came over there. So I would do the same thing and protect myself. Absolutely.
Can I ask you this? Because a week ago, 2 weeks ago, there was kind of an uproar, right? Becky Hammond said the Knicks can't win a championship when their best player is Jalen Brunson, a guy that size. What if their best player is Karl Anthony Towns?
Yeah.
Like, what then?
I think, okay, here. I think Brunson's your best player. I think your best way to win is going through Cat. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What's best for Mike Brown is Cat being that guy for the Knicks, but their best player is Brunson.
I mean, over the course of 82, absolutely. In the playoffs and in this series?
In this series in particular.
It's been Cat.
Yeah, in this series in particular. But now, if we're talking about who takes the last shot, all that, it's going through Jalen Brunson's hands. We're going to do all that.
If they win, he's MVP.
But Karl Anthony Towns has done exactly what Chet Holmgren could not do, and that's hang in there and go shot for shot, possession for possession, and not wig out. Like he's good. He's ready to go, and he's been incredibly just professional and calm and steady and Carl Anthony Towns kind of rides the wave, everyone, and not in this series. He's just been incredibly good.
I put him in the same category as Drake until now. Now I kind of like the guy.
Between that and Mitchell Robinson, they've kind of bullied Wemby a little bit. They've been physical and they've kind of bullied him a bit.
Big time. I mean, if they win, Brunson is going to be MVP, and I like it. I think he deserves it. I just wonder what happens tonight because this will be a different game than we're used to. Like security and everything has changed because of who's coming.
There's a lot going on.
I hope that does not affect their momentum.
Who knows, right? But look, the thing that's most likely to affect air quote momentum is
Wemby.
This is a television product that needs to go more than 4 games.
Oh, the refs.
I mean, the sweeps are pretty rare in the finals, and there's a lot riding on this.
I think they know. I think the Knicks know, and they could help. That element could help keep it close, but I think they're ready to beat that too.
I've heard this conspiracy from Knicks fans already. It's already in the atmosphere.
And I don't believe that I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't subscribe to many of them, but that's one that I'm like, and I don't think it's rigged, but I think it's one of those everybody understands the assignment, right? Like let's make sure that we get a great game.
Game 7, baby.
Right?
Let's try to get to 7.
Let's at least make sure we get to 5. Right. Let's at least run this thing out through the rest of the week for sure. All right, Greg's going to hop in here. Coming up next, we'll do a little first pitch. And there's an interesting idea floating around there that sounds crazy, but I don't know, man. It's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Marks is here on a Monday on 710 ESPN.
And speaking of that, coverage and content of the 2026 NBA playoffs on ESPN LA is presented by our friends at Pechanga Resort Casino. Tune in to Game 3 of the NBA Finals tonight, starting at 5:30 p.m. on ESPN LA 710 or on the ESPN LA app in crystal clear digital audio. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino. Visit pechanga.com for more info.
It's finally here. Road to the Cup and World Cup 2026. Mario, the show that we have been waiting for. Cannot wait to bring it to you tonight at 8.
That's right. The wait is over. It's World Cup week, baby. Tonight, we're going to look at groups A, B, and D, Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. Who has the toughest road to the Cup?
We want to bring it to you. You are going to love it. We promise. It's all brought to you by Mercado Gonzalez and Valvoline Instant Oil Change. It's Road to the Cup tonight at 8 on ESPN LA.
It's Bethel Durant, and right now the summer deals are sizzling at Northridge and Wonders Toyota. Lease a brand new 2026 Tacoma for just $279 a month for 36 months plus tax. That's $279 for a brand new Toyota Tacoma. It's got to be Northridge and Wonders Toyota.
Lease based on 2026 Tacoma model 7146. Total SRP of $39,199. Lease and purchase amount of $29,007. $39.99 due at signing includes first month's payment and $750 acquisition fee. Security deposit may be required on approved credit. Tax, title, license are extra. Excludes dealer dock fee of $80. Offer ends 6/30/2026.
Rams fans, DFAR here. The Rams are making history in 2026, heading to Melbourne, Australia to face the Niners. You can be there. I've teamed up with True Fan Travel to hook you up with the ultimate fan experience. Game tickets, hotels, exclusive events, even a chance to meet me all in one package. This isn't just a trip, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Spots are limited. Don't wait. Visit TrueFanTravel.com right now and secure your spot. That's TrueFanTravel.com. See you there.
Do you read more about your team in the off-season than in the season? Does your game day outfit include a brown bag with eye holes? Then you may be a fan of a BST or bad sports team. Luckily, when you bundle your home and auto insurance with Progressive, you're protected. Because seeing your painted face in the rearview mirror after a loss isn't just depressing. It's distracting. Visit Progressive.com today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Covered subject to policy terms. Not available in all states or situations.
When's the last time payroll was the easy part of your week? With Gusto, it can be. Gusto is the all-in-one platform designed to take the hassle out of managing your team. From payroll and compliance to hiring, onboarding, and more. With Gusto, you can get back 2 full days each month with all the time you have saved. Go to gusto.com today and learn why over 500,000 small businesses choose Gusto. That's Gusto.com. Gusto.com.
This is the afternoon show with DeMarco and Travis.
If I came in a tank top and dolphin shorts, you'd be like, what's up, dude? What's going on over there?
DeMarco and Travis continue.
I couldn't have been scareder. Is that a word?
More scared?
More scared.
Back to the guys.
right, so the Dodgers beat the Angels 2 out of 3 this weekend, and they got clobbered yesterday, but they kind of squared the circle from last year where they lost all 6. They won 5 of 6 this year. Other than Roki being really, really good on, what was that?
That was on
Friday
Friday.
night. Was there anything else that you guys pulled out of that was particularly interesting?
Them scoring 9 runs in the first, and then taking the rest of the night off on Saturday.
So someone pointed this out to me, and I totally forgot about it because I was at the game on Friday. The Miggy Rowe play was phenomenal.
Amazing.
Going across, it's from second base, going across second base towards the shortstop, barehanding, throwing to first base, and then you have the Freddie stretch and almost being in the splits. That was phenomenal. So I pulled that.
Yeah,
that went off Roki's glove.
Yeah.
What a play.
I think most people understand that, but if you're just even a little bit curious, go out to a baseball diamond, a real like a high school field, and realize how far of a throw that is, and start running towards the left field corner and try to throw it over to first base. It is a mile long.
I mean, because your momentum is going the opposite direction of where the throw is going. Yeah, everything. I love good middle infield play. That was just so much fun to watch.
Unbelievable.
Just don't fall in love with the barehander.
I mean, sometimes you have to.
Yeah,
you have no. You don't do it on purpose.
It was great, but don't fall in love with it.
It was the only chance.
And it still had to be challenged. He only got him by an inch.
It was close.
Okay.
Thank God for replay, by the way. I'm so glad that we have that.
Oh, yeah.
And Daryl Iasonga probably feels differently. He had a rough day yesterday.
Had a rough day yesterday,
Yeah,
man.
not good.
All these guys are having rough days consistently.
Yeah, well, look, but you know what? When it comes to the ABS stuff, I don't even blame them. I don't even blame them.
Some of them are like right on the margins.
I understand that. But the ball's going 100 miles an hour almost every time now with massive lateral movement.
Yeah.
And you're telling me you can tell whether that clipped the corner or not?
Yeah, no.
No chance.
Those ones I never get upset about those. Like the woman that was on Friday, she was really good. And ones that she missed, it was like, okay, I get that, you know?
What was the weird one where it was a check swing, but it was an
That
ABS?
was yesterday where, it looked like one of the Angels, Nick Madrigal maybe.
Yeah.
Looked like he swung the bat, and somehow he got the ABS challenge it, and then he ended up getting a walk. And I'm like, that
was that 14 pitch at bat. They've
Yeah.
got to
I think so.
change
It
the
was just
game for
weird.
Sheehan.
If you swing the bat, that's it.
That
should be.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that not in print somewhere?
You can't challenge that. So if they ruled he didn't swing, he didn't
That's
swing.
one of those
you
stupid
can't.
things.
They're working on that challenge in the minor.
Which I hate that, by the way. In the minors, I hate that because Marcus and I have talked about it. It's an imaginary line that you don't have any control over whatsoever, and everybody's different.
Here's the thing. I agree with what you said. I think you're right with what you said. But if we quantify it, it's no longer an imaginary line. There will be a line, and we can tell with the benefit of the computers and the cameras whether or not you cross. Right now, it is arbitrary. It's with intent to swing. But if you say change the rule to 45 degrees. 0.1 is a swing and 45 degrees or less is not, and the computer can tell like that, why not?
Yeah, okay.
Nah, I don't know. Like it's because it's the intent part, the word intent.
Well, they'll change the rule.
Yeah.
If it's past this.
If you change the rule, then fine.
They'll just change the rule eventually.
Yeah. All right, so let's go to this. Mr. Beast may be interested in buying the Angels. I want to read you guys a tweet.
I love this, by the way.
It says, some crazy teams flying around minor league stadium today. Take this with a grain of salt, but I've heard that a potential suitor for the Angels, someone who has been wanting to buy them for a few years, is the YouTuber Mr. Beast.
All right.
Okay, I don't know anything about Mr. Beast other than he's very, very rich.
Yeah,
Okay,
does a lot of good.
Yeah, and I know that he kind of does stunts and games to get people to watch his
Mr.
channel.
Beast games.
Right.
Beast Games, that's something that he does on Amazon, but he's also done a whole bunch of other things.
And
so
Travis, they're pretty interesting.
Okay, I'm not saying they're not. Like I said, I don't know anything about him other than he's a YouTuber and he's got a ton of money and he's very, very good at capturing people's attention.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I'm aware he's good at. Artie Moreno is not good at capturing people's attention.
Well, he's lowered beer prices.
Well, he's got people's attention. He's got people's attention.
Not for the right reasons.
Not for the right reasons, but he got your attention.
This idea, like a YouTuber, who cares whether he knows baseball or not? He knows promotions. You can hire baseball people.
Yeah.
You can hire scouts. You can hire general managers. But that guy has an intrinsic ability to get people's attention. And now maybe it would get goofy at some point or not, but I mean, are they not? Maybe they're not goofy, but they're just bad right now. Like on its surface, it seems like a terrible idea until you really stop and think and say, would it be any worse?
You don't normally know what owners do anyway. Like when they buy a team, there's some that you do, like Mark Walter. You know, he has Guggenheim and different things. But like Mark Cuban, had you heard of Mark Cuban before he bought the Dallas Mavericks? Did you know what he did? Do you know how he got his money? I mean, I think we know what he does now. But the fact is, when he bought the Mavericks, you had no clue what he was doing.
A rich young guy,
yeah, and that's what Jimmy Donaldson or Mr. Beast is. So I used to watch all of his videos. I thought he was really, really entertaining. I think DeMarco, you were saying it. He used to give away houses for $1. He would just he'd hold up a sign and say, "This house is being sold for $1." And if you drove up to the house and gave $1, the house was yours. That's how he did. This is what he did in like North Carolina or wherever he was from, and a bunch of stuff like that. So, I mean, look, I don't care who you are. If you've got money, if you're going to put money into the team, if you're going to try to make them competitive and you hire the right people, who cares what you do?
Well, what if he tries to bring in like more bananas stuff?
Savannah Banana?
Savannah
Bananas within the game of the...
What do you call that? Novelties, gimmicks, whatever?
Yeah. I mean, look, I wouldn't be surprised if he does this, right? If this were to happen, who knows? Angel Stadium might have more of a minor league kind of feel to it. I mean, obviously the product on field is still Major League Baseball.
That's it.
But, I mean, would you be surprised if they have some sort of version of a dizzy bat race with people like,
And what's wrong with
mascot,
that?
mascot races in the outfield.
Well, that's the thing. Like the bananification of it. To use the
word.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can't banana ball the baseball because it's against the rules.
Yeah. Right.
But you can banana the blank out of it.
You can sideshow it
by making people now the Angel fans that exist that are baseball fans are
They'll probably be annoyed.
mortified by the prospect of this.
Yes.
But guys, if this guy is really good at drawing attention, if that means more people come through, if that means more people are excited, and that means that more people want to come and play for them, and you can sign free agents, and you actually take some of these resources that this person would have, reinvest them back into the team, let baseball people make baseball decisions. Weird in Anaheim, but let them do that, and he's just in charge of running the circus that's not what's on the field. I've heard way worse ideas.
You've got to figure out how to draw attention away from the Dodgers. And you're not going to do it, not in the short term, with your on-field product. You're like, at least in the short term, your roster is not anywhere close to what that is. So you do have to provide an alternative. At least right now, your alternative is, can we create a product that is entertaining, that is going to draw families in, right? Especially, look, you're going to get how many tourists from going to Disneyland across the freeway? Hey, you know what? Why don't you come to the Angels game too while you're in town?
See what Mr. Beast has in town.
Let's go see. Hey, we got a night off. Let's go over see the Angels play and see what's going on here. So we're not over at Disneyland all day long. Like there is a market for that potentially.
They're gonna be doing things in between innings where like they're just giving away money because that's what he somehow does. They're gonna find some way to do that. I mean, he did
it. I bet he does. He makes concessions free, or parking
or at least,
is free,
or at least discounted.
He might do something like that for a little while. I mean, who knows what it is?
Beer is free.
To me, I look at Mr. Beast and everything that I see that he touches turns into gold. Look. I mean, DeAndre mentioned the Beast games. They gave away $10 million in that first season. They did the next season. They did two of them. I think he gave away $5 million there. Like he's giving away money. He's doing everything that he does is the right thing to do.
It looks like it. Yeah.
I mean, he has a model that works maybe for YouTube, but if you have the money, if you have the expenditures,
that's all that matters.
Go do it.
It's the only rock and roll owner I knew before Mark Cuban, and we got to know him after he owned the team. Was Pat Croce. Remember, he used to suspend from the roof and come down. And he was the guy that out in front. I could see Mr. Beast being that guy. He's above the team.
Get people to talk about your team. Get people to come into the ballpark. Get people to do something other than, can you believe that this guy is doing this bad of a job with this team? And that's the only time there's protests, there's rats, there's possums, there's like that. That's all we talk about, and why Mike Trout doesn't want to leave. Those are the topics that we've talked about for years.
For 10, 15 years. Yeah. And by the way, if Mr. Beast does buy it, right, he's going to bring in that YouTube crowd. The millions and millions of people that consume his content will go to Angels games.
You know what he should do?
And like that's money that's coming in every single time.
Theoretically could be put back into the baseball team.
Right.
His first hire should be John Boy.
To do what?
run baseball,
Social media
whatever,
stuff.
do stuff.
Just to read lips.
Well, who cares? Just do it.
I need to know what. Look, I love John Boy, but I need to know what he's going to do.
Right. What is your job, John Boy?
We've been through enough general managers down there. Like, he doesn't get to do baseball
But Travis,
stuff.
is there any reason why the Angels should be this bad?
Of course
it's
not.
California baseball. You should not be this bad.
And they spend too.
That's what I mean. Yes.
Where are you looking at?
I'm looking up some old videos of Mr. Beast. There's one here. I ate the world's largest slice of pizza.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you just pick a fan and have put them out in the outfield, have them like mowing down on this piece, and like you just check back in?
There you go.
Every inning or so, you just check back, see how far you are.
Could totally do it.
What is one of the rubs that you hear too? And by the way, I push back on this. I think this is more apocryphal than it's actually true. Kids don't watch baseball anymore. Yes, they do.
Yeah,
if
they
you
do.
go if you go to
Now
a
they
baseball
do.
game, there's a ton of kids in the ballpark because dads take kids to baseball games.
Right.
It's fun.
Ohtani's
And
made baseball
they,
cool again.
They fall in love with baseball.
Yeah.
But let's just, for the sake of the conversation, say you want to get some people that may not be interested in baseball to come into the ballpark, do the pizza thing.
Yep.
Do some goofy game off to the side. The baseball people in your crowd will hate it, but there'll also be 30 extra thousand people in the building that don't hate it.
But why would they hate it? Because right now, in between innings at a Dodger game, you're watching a hat go back and forth, and you're picking the ball
Hey, man,
with a hat.
three-dimensional hat that's going
Right.
in
And,
direction.
well, exactly.
Yeah, 9
And now
hats.
and they have guys on scooters, and who's going to cross? You hit the white one, the blue one, or the red one? Like, it's the same types of things.
If they pause Dodger baseball for a Mr. Beast type competition, you would hate it.
Yes.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Like,
you would.
no.
Thank you,
Wait.
Travis.
No.
You would
Okay.
absolutely
What is
freaking hate it.
what is pausing? Are you just is this in between innings, or are you pausing the game?
In
Actually,
the middle of a Dodger game, there was a Mr. Beastification of the crowd. I would really dislike.
You would hate it.
well, like if you're stopping the actual game, yes,
No,
but
I'm not saying to say just even the in between inning stuff. Like the hat thing has been around for 100 years. The race on the scoreboard has been around for 100 years. If we're doing
extra gimmicks,
if it's really extra, I would not like.
Does it actually does it stop the inning from starting in the same amount of time?
No.
Then you wouldn't care.
I disagree, but I
also
would
think
not like it.
think that's the difference of the Dodgers being
don't
where
need
they
it.
are
Yeah.
and not needing it versus being
They
an
need
Angel
it.
fan where there's a chance you're there to see the other team.
Yes.
You know, you probably showed up to buy a ticket to see the other team.
Right.
You know?
No, I'm just looking at it. Do you guys know that Mr. Beast is actually a really good baseball player in high
looked
school?
that up.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Apparently, his career average in batting was a .424. His on-base percentage was over 500.
Wow.
81 hits,
What are you
65 RBIs, and 25
what I'm
doubles.
thinking.
what are you thinking?
He's going to
Travis?
play.
No. I'm going to need to know who he's playing against.
Well, he played school in
Because
North Carolina.
I got news
North
for you.
Carolina, yeah.
He was not in the CIF Southern section
No,
doing
he
that.
was not.
No
No,
chance.
no.
Otherwise, he'd be in the majors right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
or at least in the minors.
I'm not saying he can't play. What I'm saying is those numbers are so good. I'm just wondering
Who are you playing against?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who's throwing that ball?
I'm 27-0 with 27 knockouts.
Yeah.
Against who?
Oh yeah.
To finish off for me, if I'm the Angels, I absolutely look into this, and if it makes sense and gives them billions of dollars, do it.
He's not going. He's leaving that place horizontal.
I know.
He's not leaving.
He's not going to do it.
He's not
leaving
selling
it
that.
He's
horizontal.
crazy not to, but
Yeah, he's
Wow.
Yeah, he's not selling that. If he was going to sell the team, he would have sold it by now. I mean,
he's had guys like Joe Lacob saying like, "Oh, I want to buy it."
You can
it's
overpay.
got to be one of the most underutilized assets in professional sports because of where it is. Now, the stadium is not a great stadium experience, but you can fix that. That
That's
just
easy.
takes
Yes.
that
That's
just takes
easy.
money.
Yeah.
Just build a new
Yes.
one. You know, that's not super
You should
complicated.
not be bad here.
Well,
playing
in their
baseball.
defense, they only had Ohtani and Trout together for 6 years and never had a winning record.
They didn't go to the playoffs.
No, you keep saying that. You're missing the bigger part. They never had a winning record.
It's worse than that.
Like the playoffs,
Two
you
of
have
the-
to
they go
win.
together. They're hand in
No,
hand.
you can make the playoffs at 82 and 80.
Yeah.
They never had a winning record.
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
that's so
Oh,
bad.
Unbelievable.
Didn't Clayton Kershaw have more postseason hits than Mike Trout?
Oh, God, I'm sure he
Please don't
does.
put that
Well,
out
Trout
there.
has one.
Trout has one.
Yeah.
So-
Kershaw,
It was a home run. Does that count?
yeah, Trout leads in homers.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. So Far Side
Let's
coming
go.
up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station.
This summer's biggest football watch party experience is happening at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Catch every Mexico and USA match live, surrounded by non-stop game day energy, passionate fans, drink specials, surprise giveaways, and all the flavors that make every match unforgettable. Grab fire-grilled asada tacos, slow-braised quesabirria, fresh ceviches, warm churros, and more. Join us for every Mexico and USA match at Mercado Gonzalez in Costa Mesa. Mercado Gonzalez is your soccer fan paradise this summer, where every match tastes better.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com.
That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles is a powerhouse in pediatric surgery? They perform nearly 17,000 surgeries a year, from high-tech robotic procedures to the most delicate operations on newborns, led by one of the largest surgical teams for kids in the country. With national rankings to back it up, CHLA brings all-star skill to every procedure. So when your child needs surgical care, turn to the team that's in a league of their own. To learn more, visit chla.org.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for The Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for The Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
How long were we on? Did this go off on the radio? Or
No.
Oh,
no,
good.
No,
Our
absolutely
break
not.
talk? I hope not.
Absolutely
oh my
not.
God, Travis, we'd be in trouble.
Some of us.
No, we would be in trouble. You better back me up. Speaking of that, guys, I don't know, fellas. Ever since Myles Garrett joined this football team, when I go out in public, and I'm always out, you know me, Trav, I love to talk to people. I talk to everyone, Marcus. I'm at a stoplight. Roll down the window. Let's have a conversation. That's how we do. Grocery store, soccer fields, mini camps, everything, especially the gym. You know what I'm hearing more and more now? How are we going to be next year? How are we going to do, Far? Hey, D-Far, what's up? How are we going to be this year? How are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. The operative word.
People love a winner.
They sure do. They really do. It's so funny, but I do love it. I don't think I've ever been in this situation before to where you're actually trying to get people on board. You know, UW had its fan base.
Sure.
When we started being good, they just kind of came back.
Yeah.
Rams fans, same thing, I guess.
Yeah, they're gone a long time. They're working their way back, and they've done a great job.
I guess St. Louis was a little artificial because we had moved and we weren't very good. We moved and had a guaranteed fan base. They were already there. We didn't have
in St. Louis.
In St. Louis.
Yeah.
We didn't have to build them, but I don't remember people starting to, I guess I'd never been on the ground floor of people starting to say we. It's starting to happen more and more and more. I keep saying I see more Rams merch everywhere.
You know what's funny? I agree with you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty aware of when I see it because, like, let's be honest. When you see a Dodger or a Laker thing, it's just kind of, you don't clock it.
The car flags, the license plate
But the
holder.
Rams stuff is like, oh.
It pops.
Yeah,
it shows up.
It pops because it's just not as common.
And it looks like, I guess, it looks natural on people. It doesn't look like you're a bandwagon guy. It looks like you're involved.
Yeah.
I got just leaving UFC Torrance this morning. This dude was wearing a Dodger hat, and he had the Tokyo flag on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's a real Dodger fan. He talks Dodger baseball, but he says on the way out, how are we going to be? And who are you talking about? The Rams, man. How are we going to be? I'm like, we're going to be pretty damn good. You know, get ready for that stuff. But it did remind me of just back in the day. I wish that I could actually go out and do something because teams with expectations. Let me jump to this real quick. The expectations of a sports team. I should have had this ready. My fault. Hold on one second. And it had me thinking of teams that had to perform under intense expectations and how they did.
Well, they got more expectations than anybody else coming into this season.
Big time.
Yeah.
Absolutely big time. I think I lost that. Oh, here we go. Okay. Top 10 sports teams that had the most expectation on them out of the gate where a championship was the only thing that would have satisfied. Championship or bust. If they didn't, it would have been a disappointment. Let's start at number 10. Number 10, the United States men's Olympic basketball team, the Dream Team.
Sure.
Okay.
Back in the day. Was there any other basketball team in the world that had more pressure on them to bring back the gold?
Yeah, but that team was so much better than everybody else that, there was pressure, but you never at any point really thought they were going to lose.
I would argue that the pressure on subsequent NBA teams was greater than on that 92. That 92 team, they could have played 100 Olympic games. They wouldn't have lost a game, much less had a game within 25 points.
But that's the thing. Anything less than a gold was a disappointment.
I think it still is, but the field's gotten much closer, and I think that people's expectations haven't changed with the reality of how close it's gotten.
Yeah. Okay, number 9, I think you can pick this for multiple years. Alabama Crimson Tide football.
Sure. Yeah.
Way back when the SEC was dominant, especially Alabama had all the best athletes, they were expected to win. If anybody scored more than 14 points, it was a failure.
I think
against
you're right.
them. Yeah, they went undefeated, won the national championship. The Miami Heat with LeBron James, the Heatles.
Yeah. Well, especially after LeBron did his not 1, not 2, not 3.
Right.
For sure.
Let's see. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, when they signed Brady, that's kind of a weak one, but
that one doesn't.
Yeah, but it was an all-in expectation.
But I don't think it was an expectation.
I'm with you.
But it was all-in expectation. You got Brady.
It was all in,
yeah.
but had they not won the Super Bowl, I don't think everybody's going, that was a catastrophe. It was just didn't work.
Okay. This is good. The Kansas City Chiefs. When they entered as defending champs with Mahomes.
Yep.
Everyone expected another Super Bowl, and they delivered.
Yep.
New England Patriots, you can put the same thing in there.
I agree.
Right?
Any number
Anytime.
of years. Yeah.
Here's number 4. The Los Angeles Lakers, led by Shaq and Kobe.
Sure.
You think so? Dominated the playoffs, 15-1.
Once they had won their first one, it was kind of like, okay, there's the bar. You either clear it or you fail.
I mean, you had the 15-1. I mean, the year that we just thought, are they going to sweep through this entire thing? Allen Iverson willed the Sixers to a win.
One.
Yeah. This is interesting because of a team that they did not put in the top 10. Number 3 is the Yankees. Heavy
year?
World Series favorites, won 114 regular season games and then the title. What was that?
Yeah.
What year was that?
99?
99, I believe. That was a lot of pressure.
2000 maybe, something like that.
Well, the third year they won in a row.
They won like 86 games.
They won like 86 games. They didn't win a lot of games.
Okay. Chicago Bulls is number 2 with Michael Jordan back full time.
Sure.
Expectations were through the roof.
Sure.
They won 72 games and a championship, and that rolls right into number 1. Funny, who's not mentioned? The number 1 team on this list, the Golden State Warriors. 2016, 2017, added Kevin Durant to a 73 win core. They were expected to win, and they did. The one omission on there is
the Dodgers.
The current Dodgers. Yeah.
But correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't remember all 10 you said, but there's not a single. Oh, the Yankees were on there.
The Yankees are on there.
I was going to say baseball. It's just I think people inherently understand the randomness of a short series in baseball. That the bad team, baseball is the only sport where the far inferior team will win about 40% of the time.
This is true.
It's just that's the only sport where that happens.
The Angels just won one in the series.
Yeah. I mean, and again, the
Yeah.
Angels went 6-0 against the Dodgers last year.
Right.
Never mind one. They beat them 6 times in a row.
But
It's just
don't you think
weird.
the pressure is ginormous on this team
Absolutely.
to win a World Series?
Oh,
I thought they would be on the list. I was shocked they weren't on there.
I feel like there's pressure. I think there's expectation. I think because they got 2 in a row, I think some of that is off again. I think, if they win it, great. If they don't, there will be disappointment, but I don't think it's this season was a failure.
Nobody's calling for somebody's head if they don't win the World Series. No,
Well, the point was there's so much pressure on the Rams, and I like it. I love it. And the cool thing is, so do they.
Yeah, I'm with you because I think that the guys that are going to be the recipients of the vast majority of that pressure, Sean McVay, Matthew Stafford, Puka Nacua,
Myles Garrett,
like those, they're fine.
Yeah.
They're not going to wilt under the pressure of all that.
I was so happy he threw a strike on the first pitch.
You know what?
I was so happy. Please don't 50 Cent this thing.
We're going to talk about that coming up. Tune in tonight for the Road to the Cup after the NBA Finals Game 3 on ESPN LA. Dave Denholm, Mario Ruiz bring you previews, analysis, and reaction from soccer's biggest tournament and its biggest matchups. Cheer with the entire Mercado all tournament long. Mercado Gonzalez, where every match tastes better.
I got one more thing. DeAndre, real quick. You're the fashionista of the joint. So are tight clothes in again for men?
No.
Really?
Not tight clothes. No, we're in that era right now where it's baggy clothes.
Okay, so
baggy sweats, baggy jeans.
We're baggy again.
Yeah,
okay, I'm a little off schedule with the gym, right? So this bunch of people I don't know. Swole up dude, kind of Mike Troutish.
Okay.
Right? So I saw him finish about 30 minutes of his workout because he was there before me. Goes to the shower, comes out 40 minutes later. He must be a car dealer. He had the car dealer slacks on with the polo.
Okay.
But they were skin tight, bro.
Yeah.
They looked like baseball pants.
Was he fit?
Super fit. Like
Okay.
you could see all the muscles. I'm like,
Well, see,
when
that's
did
why he was basically just flexing.
right? But when did that come back in style?
It never was in style in certain homes, like mine.
You cough, your pants are going to rip. That's how
a lot
tight
of
they
guys
were.
still rock that, especially like in business attire. They have the tight, like suit.
There's
and stuff.
tailored and then there's tight. Like I'm okay with tailored, but tight is.
But this was tailored and tight.
Even the thing with tailored, like when you get your suits tailored, that means you have to maintain a certain body type or a certain weight for a while. Because I've had some tailored suits, and then you put on a few pounds, and it doesn't fit quite the same as it did when you first got it done.
I had $50K of stuff I could not wear in my closet.
Ooh.
Because they were tailored for $280, and I was not $280.
Do you still have them?
Yes, I'm not giving up on them.
I know.
I don't care how out of style they are.
We might have come around the block again. They might be back in style
but
again.
I got some Steve Harvey's 6, 7, 8 button stuff. That ain't
Oh,
coming back.
No.
That's yeah. You might be out of luck there.
That's done.
Let it go, Ford. Let it go.
I might.
All right, we're talking first pitch for Myles Garrett. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav. Marcus is here on a Monday on 710 ESPN.
This morning on Unsportsmanlike, my blood pressure was rising on why Wemby isn't dunking the ball more. He's 7'5". Don't make yourself 6'5". We will find out tonight if the Spurs can win Game 3 at the Garden. NBA Finals happening tonight, and we are reacting bright and early on Unsportsmanlike. Plus, on this morning's show, our producers were wearing ankle socks. Makes you wonder whether DeMarco Farr is an ankle sock guy or a full sock guy. Don't miss the first morning show on ESPN LA. Chris Canty, Michelle Spellman, and me, Evan Cohen, plus Grumpy Nuno, Pat the producer, and more. 3 to 7 a.m. on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
3 cities, 1 concert, a world united through football and music. On June 10th, the FIFA Countdown Concert, in collaboration with the Grammys, comes to Crypto.com Arena as part of a first-of-its-kind live celebration connecting Canada, Mexico, and the United States ahead of the FIFA World Cup 26. The Los Angeles stage will feature Diplo's Major Lazer, Davido, and additional artists to be announced, alongside stellar lineups in Toronto and Mexico City for this synchronized live concert. Doors open at 5 p.m. Pacific time, with the live show beginning at 6 p.m. Pacific.
Los Angeles, your Rams have reloaded, and they're ready to kick off their 2026 campaign. Reigning Defensive Player of the Year Myles Garrett joins reigning MVP Matthew Stafford to lead the Rams into massive matchups against the Bills, Chiefs, Cowboys, Packers, and more. To experience every matchup live and enjoy home playoff ticket access, plus interest-free monthly payment plans and stadium event pre-sale access, visit therams.com/2026. Again, that is therams.com/2026. Get your Rams season tickets today.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest